Okay, what I've decided to do is answer some of your questions. Appreciate y'all watching my videos. I have a lot of questions that have been answered, so I decided instead of just answering on the page that I answer them here. And I wrote a few down. Some questions I keep getting asked more than others. I was just in there watching Boomerang, a classic, good, excellent soundtrack. But I'm getting off track, but y'all know I love older music. So, the most wonderful soundtrack on Boomerang and a good movie. But anyway, I stopped. And I just came from doing karaoke again. And I was in the tub. And I was washing my hair and conditioning it. And I thought, I really need to do this video so people will, know what's up and what to do. Let me get started. One of the questions I've been getting is, can I dye and texturize my hair? Now, I really didn't know the answer to that one because I've never dyed my hair. And someone actually answered it for me on one of the pages. And I cannot remember which one. I believe it's one of the texturizing pages. So please look at it. I don't remember the answer. I believe there was a waiting period in between, which I would assume there would be because I don't think you want to do too much to the hair at one time. The second question is, how do you get waves using a texturizer? For those of you that don't know, I did make a waves, the way I got waves video, and it is on YouTube. And there are other ones, just type in 360 waves. But I suggest you check out mine if you would like, The third question I'm going to answer tonight is, someone asked me, and this is a question I've been wondering for years, how do you get curls that are like a jheri curl? Now, hold on, I'm finna explain. I know some of y'all looking like, but not like with the juice, without using the juice. And they have someone messaged me and they described it as Michael Jackson curls from Thriller days. Y'all know how when he looked at the camera, he was like, beat it, beat it, beat it, and then beat it, beat it, beat it. And it was like flung like that, but without being like juicy, so that the juice swings. That's not cute, but I like that look. I've been trying to get, that kind of look for years, but like an updated type look. And I don't know how to do a jheri curl. I don't. But I did read something on Google, and it said that you could, and if you Google, how do I get a jheri curl? It's on one of the message boards. And the lady said that her beautician told her, there are 2 steps to the jheri curl process. Well, anyway, he left out the first step of softening the hair, and he just did the second step. And then she used like modern moisturizers and activators and got the same effect. I don't know. I'm going to investigate that further because I personally believe that you can take probably cold wave rods or pin curl rods. I forget what they're called. I don't know the correct term because, like I said, I'm not a beautician or anything. I just do it whatever. And probably put like a roller set in your hair, like the little rollers. And like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate that further. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that because I would look at it like some fling. You know what I'm saying? Fourth question, should you cut your hair before or after you put in the texturizer? I suggest you cut your hair before you do it. As a rule, you usually cut it before. Fifth question, how long does my hair need to be before I get it texturized or before I texturize it? I would suggest this long, which is about, I would say about an inch, maybe a little less than an inch. No less than half an inch, please. I wouldn't even suggest doing if your hair is half an inch because you might burn your scalp or something like that. Another thing I want to say while I'm on the scalp issue, I know someone said they burned their ear when they did it the first time. If you just want to take a little Vaseline or pink oil moisturizer if you have it, and put it around this part of the ear right here, And also you can take some on your finger and just trace around your hairline. I know I said this before, but and put around your ear, and it'll help prevent burns if you know, are sensitive, or you think you might get a little irritation on your ear. So long about length, somebody else asked me what's the maximum length my hair can be for S-curl. It can be down to here, like shoulders, waist. That's fine, but as long as it's more than, I would say, at least a little less than an inch, you're safe. But when your hair is longer, make sure that when you're texturizing it, because I know I had a problem of it falling on the back of my neck, make sure when you put the texturizer and you kind of pull it to the side or something, or put a towel around your neck, because you don't want it draping on your neck and possibly getting to your skin and irritating it. 6th question. After you put a texturizer in, will your hair go back to its natural state? The answer is yes. It's not going to permanently do anything to your hair. And all I can suggest is you put it in if you want it back to the natural state. Just don't put it in anymore, and eventually it'll go back. Mine usually takes about, especially after washing, it usually takes about, I say no more than a month, you know. What texturizer should you use? That's the 7th question. A lot of people have been asking me that. And I would personally say it depends on your hair type. They were asking me specifically what strength. As for S-curl or really any other, if you have, like, let's say you have a texture of hair, I don't know the specific hair grades, but this is how I describe it. Let's say you have a tightly curl, like, you know, African American, African origin type hair, and it might be a little harder to process, maybe not. So that's what I'm saying, it depends on you. But for you, I would suggest don't get regular strength. Get like a extra strength. But if you have a more loosely curled hair, or I would say, you know, like a looser type wave, get regular, you know. I would think, now I've never tried this, but I'm just assuming, I would think that a good test to use would be to put a little bit of water on your hair before texturizing it and brush it through. And if it curls up or waves up real easily, you can probably go with regular. But if it does not, go with extra strength. But that's not always true either, so I'm not sure. My next question, I would say go with extra no matter who you are. Start with that, because the regular didn't do nothing for me. Unless you're like mixed or something and it's already a little looser curl, you don't want to straighten the hair, you know what I mean? So if you have that type, the mixed type of hair where it's loosely curled and waved, go for like a regular strength. If you have the more kinky, quote unquote kinky, tightly curled hair, go for an extra strength or maximum strength. Just try it, see what works for you. Next question is, someone asked me how they can keep their hair moist because it gets dry. I have that problem too, like especially after I wash it. Like I always wash my hair when I come from dancing or exercising or something like that, because you know you have salt from sweat in your hair. You want to keep that out. So what I do is, and I know I've suggested this before, I use S-curl no drip. That's my product. I keep telling everybody, glycerin is the main ingredient after water. It has no petroleum products in it. Shake it, I spray it on my hand, rub it together, and I put it in my hair. For me, the kind of hairstyle I wear, I take my hard brush and I brush it back like that to distribute it and also to push my hair back, because that's how I like it. And it stays moist, you know, but it's not oily, see? So, I mean, this keeps my hair, this is good for natural, relaxed. Perms is light, Now this is what I want to tell you.